Hey, this is Swoopy, and you're listening to Skepticality, the official podcast of Skeptic Magazine for Tuesday, December 24th, 2013. That's right, Skepticality, keeping the Saturn in your Saturnalia since 2005.
Skepticality. Science! I have Swoopy next to me. It's rare. It happens once every, 3-4 months it seems.
I don't know if I've been on the show this year. Have I been on the show this year?
I think so. I think you did the date a couple times.
The year is now over, so...
I think, no, this is this year. Next year is next year.
Wow, that's deep.
Tomorrow is Christmas.
That's right.
Are you prepared?
For Christmas?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You gonna
I'm not prepared for this show because you said, well, let's record something. And I'm like, sure. And I figured you had some fabulous interview to attach to it.
No.
And you're like, no, there's nothing. It's just us. And I said, I don't have any notes, so this isn't going to work at all.
No, you don't need notes. You're the
I did this show for many, many years, and I always had notes.
That's what makes...
The secret of my success was notes. The secrets of your success is like not being prepared?
Pretty much.
Wow. That's rough.
Well,
How's that working out? Because I've not been... I'll admit, I don't listen to the show, and half the time I have no idea what you're doing, and so...
Why don't you listen to the show?
When do I have time to do... I don't have time to be on the show. When do I have time to listen to the show?
All the time we're in the car driving downtown.
I listen to NPR.
Oh, you see? Uh-huh.
Yeah, a lot of times I'm listening to, like, Radio Lab, and that's a really good idea, or that's just like a show we did, or, yeah, they do a lot of great stuff on NPR. Must be good when you got lots of staff and funding.
We do about the same level, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean?
I'm not going to discuss that, but you're right. You're right. So like, New Year's is coming up, and I'm going to probably make some resolutions that I may or may not keep. So maybe I shall resolve to listen to the show more because I won't be working as much so that I can study more. So maybe I'll have a little more time to do that.
Does that also mean you might be able to come on the show now and then?
I'd like to.
And maybe I'll give you time to
If you get some of those guests that I've told you that I really, really want to talk to, then maybe I can do an interview.
I've gotten a couple guests in the past that you didn't have time to do, so I had to do them myself.
Well, that's how that works, but you know who I want, so if you can get at least that person.
We're trying.
I know. And you're doing great. I mean, people seem to be really excited. I will say, I did some Christmas shopping for you on Etsy, and my Etsy username is Swoopy. So, and I bought you something from some place that would sell something that you would like. So it's not like it was, all of Etsy. But I ordered you something, and it came with a note from the person that sent it to me that said, "Hi, Swoopy. I'm a big fan. I miss you on Skepticality." And
see,
I'll be honest,
show.
I thought it was sweet, but I wrapped it along with the thing that I got you. So I'm going to email that person after you unwrap your present so that I have his email address because he included it. But that was awesome.
Well, it's like I went to ship off something at the UPS store, and when I told them our phone number, and it popped up to send it off, and there's another guy came out from the back and said, "I know your voice. Are you that guy from Skepticality?" And then
there's only that one guy, so you must be that guy.
And then, he wanted to talk to me for too long, and then Susan was out in the car, and she came, and I got back out there. She said, "Why were you out in that place for too long?" I said, "Well, the guy wanted to talk to me because he recognized my voice."
Well, so all of this to say that you must be doing a good enough job.
I hope.
Huh.
I mean, this will be episode number 222. We're getting there.
Yeah.
So, how have you been doing?
I'm okay.
Have you been getting straight A's?
Yes.
Because you're smart. and
I'm tenacious, if nothing else.
you
but
got crazy 4.0 in chemistry because you're going to be the next Walter White?
Okay, but my chemistry lab professor's name was Professor White. That was
Yes.
pretty enjoyable.
See?
But what's unfortunate about most of my professors is they're not technologically advanced enough to do what Walter White did. My chemistry lecture professor kept calling an iPad a ThinkPad, and I don't think he knows what a ThinkPad actually is. But he definitely does that have a keyboard, he kept saying, or is it one of those ones? Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is.
Wow.
But
That's kind of sad.
well, I don't know. I'm not going to judge, but
You just did.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I really do miss being part of this program, and I miss all of the awesome people that we interact with in the skeptical community. But honestly, especially this year, there's just been so much drama that I've seen here and there, and I don't miss that at all. I think it's unbelievable. So, I don't miss that part.
Well, any family has drama.
That's right. The skeptical family, our family reunions, i.e., conventions and stuff like that, are full of apparently, salacious things going on.
But have you ever seen any of it?
Well, yeah, I have, but I don't think the thing about it is it's not any different than any other gathering of any other people.
Yeah.
And just because skeptics claim to be more rational than everybody else, it doesn't mean that their behavior is. So, I mean, take that for what it is. But maybe for 2013, if we, start talking about resolutions, those things that, everybody does and nobody keeps, maybe we can be a little less drama-centric and think more about all of the important things. I mean, look at the news. This whole thing that broke wide open, that the rest of the world now understands what the skeptical community's been saying about supplements for a really long time, so that's great. And, a lot of things that were positive for skeptics and positive for people who love science happened this year. And so I think the trends are overall good, so hopefully, some of those negative things aren't going to damage all of that good work that people have been doing all year.
I had Offit on the show. We talked about the vitamin stuff long before the news broke about that, so happy when that happened.
Yeah.
And then Blob Blacklitz and a bunch of other people got together, and now USA Today had that big article about Brzezinski and all his cancer quackery.
That's what I'm saying. There are people out there working hard and doing good work, and so, I'm looking forward to next year to see what happens.
There you go. Fun.
Yep.
So, what did you get me for Christmas?
I'm telling.
Oh, really?
Okay, use your psychic powers. You want to guess?
No.
Why not?
They don't work too well.
Or you don't want to ruin the surprise.
Maybe.
Well, so, what did you get me?
You have no idea.
I don't. It's just really heavy, whatever it is.
I know, it is heavy, isn't it? You have the most heavy, you have the heaviest present under the tree.
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's my wife. Nobody believes she exists. I made you a treat. She didn't say anything. Susan.
And she's coming to do what we do on Christmas.
Which is play video games.
Play Final Fantasy 14. I'm very excited about it. That's what I'm doing with my extra time. I'm running and I'm playing Final Fantasy 14. So I run so that I can do nothing and play video games the rest of my vacation.
There you go. All right. Well, Merry Christmas.
Do we say that?
Well, okay.
The FSM on our tree.
I know.
Speaking of which, did you see that thing that Barbara Drescher made? She made a giant FSM as the tree topper for her tree.
Yes.
It's fantastic. I want one. Could we put one up there?
I would think it'd be cool.
Susan says maybe not. But
maybe not. We have one on the tree. We already have one on the tree. I'm just saying,
along with all the other things, skeptics make some really awesome crafts also. So.
Well, you and Barbara dressed crafty a couple of years ago.
Oh, we're crafty. So. We're all into the skeptic craft.
There you go.
So, all right. Well, this was fun, and yeah, I think next year, maybe we can do some more stuff.
Good.
Merry Christmas.
Yes, Merry Christmas, or whatever you say.
Every time this time of year, I weigh the way we spread good cheer and wonder if it matters one bit why we're nicer. My advice, sir, enjoy what the day brings despite stories of kings. Relish the things that you give and are given. Every time this time of year, I explain in ways plain and clear. To my relief, I have no belief in the reason for the season, but I'm one who defends if these means to these ends result in smiling friends who once were strangers. Where's the danger? I don't believe in Christmas, but I love it anyway. Every time this time of year, I voice a voice some don't hold dear, and proudly shout, despite my doubt, season's greetings at family meetings. And I still can enjoy, like when I was a boy, unwrapping every toy that I get, and each one I'm giving. This is living. I don't believe in Christmas, but I love it anyway. The best of intentions never equal the gifts that you got. With a season so perfect, I'll forgive that its reason is not. Every time this time of year, I love the love both far and near, and wonder if it matters one bit why we're nicer. Please be nicer. Just be nicer. Merry Christmas!
Like Skepticality? You can help out the show by writing a good review for the show on iTunes, or by going to our website, clearing your browser cookies, and clicking on the Amazon link at the top of our homepage. Every little bit helps keep the show coming to you free on a regular basis.